Hello and welcome to the Revii edition of the short Vort from Shliishi to Revii. In this week's Parsha, in Perek Yud Beis, Pasuk Lamek, the Pasuk says, Hishamar lecha pentinakesh achareihem. Be careful that lest you become either ensnared, according to one explanation, or attracted after them. The Pasuk is talking about that we're commanded to destroy the people of Eretz Yisrael, and we're told not to go after their avodah zarah. So Rabbi Eliezer Dessler, in his Sefer Michtav Eliyahu, so he asks, why do we have to be told this? Why would we want to go after and follow the ways of a people who we have destroyed? We were commanded to destroy them, and their avodah zarah clearly did not protect them. Why would we even think about wanting to follow their path in service, even to serve Hashem by using the methods that the avodah zarah were served? So Rav Dessler explains that this teaches us the importance and the risk of the power of being negatively influenced. It's kind of like a disease that is contagious, only worse, because contagious disease you have to have contact or something, but here even seeing can have a negative hashpah, negative influence on a person. So we learned in Pirkei Avos the story that Amar Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma, one time I was going on the way, upaga bi'adam achad, and one person greeted me. And this person, he realized that he was a rabbi, and he looked very learned, so he said, I'd like to pay you to come become the rabbi of our community. We'll pay you whatever price you want. Gems, gold, everything. So Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma responded that even if you gave me all the jewels in the world and all the money in the world, I would not live somewhere that is not a Torah. So one could ask, well, he could have had this influence on this community and uplifted them. Perhaps he should have gone. So it tells us that no, there was a risk there that on his level in some way that he could be lowered, and that would be an even bigger loss, and therefore he declined. So we see from this that the way of Torah is you do not go out of your community into the community that needs the cure of work. You have the approach that we should take is to have them come to us, take our communities, our support groups, and then there'll be less risk of having the negative influence of the people that we're trying to be Mekayv and bring close to Hashem. And one final note is that the Reb Gon Reb Chaim Mibelazhin explained that when the Mishnah says Shahaya Adam Echad that greeted Rabbi Yosef ben Kisma, he says that was Eliyahu HaNavi, and he came to give him a test to see if he would go on the way, on the path that is not the Derech Torah that he had been going, even if it's a little bit off the Torah. But Rabbi Yosef, he stood in the path and he says, no, I can only go. He realized that he's got to choose to stay in the full 100% way of the Torah. Again, this is on his level, because of the risk of going any slight deviation. May we be zocheh to live in communities that will support us in Torah and also will allow us to have a positive hashpah and influence on others. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a wonderful week.